Black boxes. Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. In today's video, I'm reviewing the Arylic B50 Bluetooth stereo amplifier and transmitter. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So the Arylic B50, starting with the price, this guy is $139 US. Now this is a pretty versatile little device. We're going to get into all that pretty soon. The power output is supposedly 50 watts times 2. On the front panel here, we've got a power switch. We've got a volume knob, which is also a button, and we've got the IR reader, and then we have a bunch of LEDs here that show the current input selected. Then around on the back of the panel, oh, it's a bit busy there. Here we've got our power input, 2 Bluetooth antennas, got our speaker binding posts there and a ground. Then we've got phono in, a line in, optical, subwoofer out, ARC or HDMI in, USB in, as in a USB drive, like a thumb drive in, USB-C in, and a little reset button. So there's quite a lot of stuff going on there. Pretty versatile in terms of inputs, that's for sure. And I gotta say, the overall build quality is pretty solid. Hey, I mean, pretty good stuff. It's not a flimsy little thing. There's no sharp edges. It's beautifully built. It looks great, I reckon. So obviously this is a Bluetooth receiver, and yes, it does support aptX, aptX HD, low latency, and adaptive. But not only that, this is also a Bluetooth transmitter, so you can send the signal out from here to Bluetooth speakers or Bluetooth headphones. It can actually transmit up to 2 different devices at the same time, which is pretty awesome. It's particularly good for, I imagine, people who want to watch TV late at night and don't want to disturb others. However, I should state that you cannot receive and transmit Bluetooth at the same time. So if you want to transmit Bluetooth from the device, you'll need to use one of the physical inputs. Now I've just switched it on, and you can see the Bluetooth light is on because I've got Bluetooth input selected. The light is solid, which means it's already automatically repaired itself with my phone. But I just wanted to show you this. When you turn the volume, oh, you get all the lights turn on. Have a look at that. How sweet is that? I really like that. It's just a simple little thing, but it makes it fun to use. So this does have HDMI ARC, which means if you're lucky, you can plug it into your TV via HDMI, and you can power the unit on and off along with your TV using a single remote. That's pretty awesome. To be honest, I haven't tried this with my TV. It should work, but I've just been assessing the sound and the basic functionality in terms of Bluetooth receptivity. Is that even a word? Let me know in the comments below. It works flawlessly, no problems whatsoever. So hooked up to my Android phone, I'm getting aptX HD, so really good audio quality, as well as with the USB disc in. I tried that. That works flawlessly, great for high-res FLAC files and stuff like that. And you can also plug it into your laptop, tablet, or computer, and it will function as a regular DAC as well. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this device. But if you want the full details of what it can do, check out my written review. There's a link in the description below. Let's talk about the sound now, and I'd say in its default setting, the B50 has a neutral but full-bodied sound. However, there are 5 EQ presets available. I forgot to mention that this works with the Go Control app, and I might if I think of it, I'll throw up a graphic on the video there so you can see it, but it works with the app, and within the app, that gives you a lot of extra functionality, including preset EQs, a custom EQ, and bass, mid-range, and treble tone controls. Yeah, all that. By the way, it does come with a rather funky remote. Now you can choose your EQ presets there. You can also do the tone adjustments via this as well. You can switch between Bluetooth receiver and Bluetooth transmitter. So it's just it's a basic little plastic remote, but we're talking $139. So all in all, and if all that wasn't enough already, within that Go Control app, you can actually adjust the crossover frequency and the sub bass intensity. Now this is huge for me. This is big time because I have a small pair of, albeit excellent, bookshelf speakers by NHT C3 speakers, but they do not do those really low, powerful sub-bass notes. However, I do have a nice subwoofer, and with this and the controls within the app, I can set the crossover frequency. Just for reference, I set mine at about 60, and I set the same on the dial on my subwoofer as well. And with the subwoofer in the chain, it changes the audio game, trust me. But of course, that's going to depend on which speakers you use. I would recommend just, bookshelf speakers in a small to medium sized room. Don't expect anything crazy out of this. Remember, we're talking about a budget item, $139. You don't want to plug it into your $20,000 massive room filling speakers and expect the best sound in the world. But for my setup in my small room, heaps of power on tap here. Very, very loud, no distortion detected. Now, I was quite happy with the flat default sound settings coming out of this, especially after I added the subwoofer to the chain. I'm super happy that Arylic seems to understand the importance of subwoofers. So great that it's got subwoofer support. And I'd say this little amp sounds great for the price. It competes with other budget amps like from the likes of Fozzy Audio and IEMA, but this one is just so much more versatile, and with in conjunction with the Go Control app, it has much better subwoofer out implementation. Now the tone controls work in real time, so dialing in your ideal sys settings or sound, it's a breeze using the app or the remote. It's all as simple as pressing a button. Now, everything sounds just as it should to my ears. The staging and the imaging are nice and precise. The detail and the nuances in the music are intact. This turned out to be a perfect match for my specific speakers and my room setup. I think it is a really lovely, fantastic little device. It's so easy to use, very simple, but yet at the same time, there's so many things that you can do with it. And did I mention that I'm really glad to see proper binding posts compared to what we had on the Arylic A50, which was those just ridiculous little things. But this is so much better. Anyway, look, I don't really have a whole lot more to say about the Arylic B50. It does what it says on the tin. It's really well built, no connectivity issues. I think it looks and feels great, and it sounds pretty awesome too. Loads of customization options in terms of the sound, the tone controls, the EQ settings, the custom EQ. I mean, really, $139? It's a no-brainer. Having said that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, Pa Family Audiophile style. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button before you go. And until next time, I'll see you later.